Going on, folks, we're just back with another video. So currently here I have a 2005 SL500. All the keys are lost, and unfortunately the battery was dead and there was no way to open this trunk. I had to pick the lock, which is right here, to open this trunk up. And since this is a W230, it's not really easy to do it through OBD. So unfortunately I have to take out the switch because this is not doable through the plug, and that's usually the procedure on what it goes. A lot of people tell us why we charge, or ask us why we charge so much for Mercedes, and unfortunately this is the reason why. Unless you want to go through the dealership route, pay your money, tow your car to the dealership and have it done. As you guys can see here, this is a push to start system. Unfortunately, aftermarket solutions do not provide a support for that, but we will be able to make a key to get it up and running. So right now, got the switch out, and I'm currently working on it at the moment. And this is the switch, and this is basically all the points I have to solder to. That way I can get that data out, that way I can generate keys. So let me tidy this up, let me read the data, be right back. Alrighty, so the target chip right now is connected, ignition switch. So now what we want to do is we want to be able to read. So right here, read. We're going to read the EEPROM, make sure that everything is good. Alright, failed. Let's try this again. Everything here is good, and I already see the problem. This right here got disconnected. So let me tidy that back up. Right back. Okay. So right now I got the iron heating up. Seems like it's better now. It seems like it connected good now. Let's go back here. It's really annoying because there's not that much room to work with on this board. Okay. Try it again. So now we're gonna save. Wait for it to crack, and there it goes, it cracked. Perfect. So we're gonna save that. Now we have data. Great. I'm gonna save that again. Name this as R230. And when I put what it is, it's EEPROM. Right, and just because I like to cover my ass, I'm gonna read the flash as well, because it doesn't hurt. If something bad happens to the switch, we can always clone it. And there we go, data good. Save and edit. See the flash data. It's the program flash right here. So we're gonna save this as well. Just name you R230, and we're just gonna put this as flash. Save it. Now, perfect. Now what we're gonna do is, since we're already here, go to Mobilizer European. I'm gonna go to Benz, and we're gonna go to generate key file. So prepare a key file with that file that we just read from the prog. And that was today's date. And right here, we need the EEPROM data. Okay, let's try this again. Prepare. we need head plug. And we need EEPROM. Alright, be right back. I don't know what's going on. So here I am, back. I sort of figured out the issue here. This right here is actually a ST12, not a HC12. So based on that, I was reading the data wrong. So we had to go to W230 as a ST12, and we had to go to wired mode, read, and we're gonna go to EEPROM, and we're just going to let it read. There you go. I'm gonna save as, and as you can see right there, WD BSK7 blah 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 blah. It's actually the VIN number to that car over there. So now that we have that confirmed, let's write this here as R230. This is actually an EEPROM data from an ST12. Let's not just confuse that. All right, now with that said and done, we should be able to now go back in and generate key files based on that data. So, go back, pad, ST12 EEPROM, this one. And there you go. Voila. All the key tracks, password, and type. And version 51. Now this is gonna sort itself out and do what it has to do. While this is preparing my key files, I'm going to desolder this and get it up in the car, get everything ready. Be right back. That finished calculating. Let us slowly work on this. Okay. Alright, connection lines are gone. Last thing we need is a pad being ripped off. That is bad news. Rest of the day. We don't need any of that, so we work slowly and chill. That phone rings, I leave it alone until I can actually get to it. Great. So as you can see, no damage to that board at all. A little bit of flux everywhere, but everything is clean. This is no clean flux. I mean, I usually still clean it. As you can see, it's a no clean flux paste, so it's non-conductive. So other than that, we tidy everything up, put everything in the car, start to make a key, and boom. Give me a few. Let me tidy everything back up, put everything back in its little shell that's over there. Stand by. And also, guys, just FYI for you. You see a little mechanism right there, a little component? You gotta be very careful when you're messing with one of these, because those things fly out. And if they fly out, you are doomed, unless you can get another one. So the purpose of that is when you insert the key, it hits that little switch right there. And that switch is what activates the coil. If you lose that, even if the switch is in working condition, the car will not start. So make sure you don't lose that, make sure you keep that safe, because that can easily fly out and you can lose it really quick. So, FYI. All right, so we're gonna put the switch back into the car. See how this goes. Obviously the car doesn't start, but everything works. Car has issues, but nevertheless, the job is done. And that is how I make a Mercedes-Benz key from scratch with 0 keys on an R230. Peace, guys. To the next video. It was Rich from Auto Lock Sector. Adios.